Greetings, this is Pamela Steele. I am the author of the Steel Wizard Tarot and the Wizard's Pets Tarot. I am also the author and creator of, well, I do the artwork and the books too, for the Eternal Secret Oracle. Now, the Oracle and the Steel Wizard Tarot are currently published by Schiffer, Red Feather, and the Wizard's Pets, no, they're still self-published at this point. But anyway, that's who I am. I am a professional tarot reader and a tarot grandmaster. Now, what I have been sent here from Schiffer was is a deck that was created by my friend Juno Lucia, who has got other tarot decks available. But what she's created here, and I can't, my hands are shaking a little bit. I am really excited, is a new deck, a brand new concept titled Frame This Oracle. And as you can see, it's exactly what the title says. It's a tool for opening cards and reading them a little more clearly. It's it's a it is an oracle made entirely of frames and of different ways that you can use them. I plan on, if I can get this open, there we go. I plan on doing this with some of my decks because that's what I've got handy right now available. But you can use this. I've seen her using them online for different things, like just, oh my goodness, for different, photographs and just scenes that you're looking out over. But it's a fabulous little thing. It's, of course, extremely well presented. I mean, Schiffer Red Feather doesn't ever make mistakes when it comes to this, in my opinion. It reads here, something every collector will want, that extra insight into any reading. Okay, now what we have here is a flip magnetic close flip top box, and on the back, one of a kind oracle, definitely. It's a divine window, one unique and never to be repeated embodiment of being. It's really fantastic. I had the privilege of having a look at this before it was even published. She's the lady that created this is a close personal friend of mine, and I was thrilled when she asked me to have a look at it way ahead of time. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now these are the backs of the cards. And I mean, what it looks like, what I'm seeing on here are windows. I just thought windows to the soul, because windows on each side and then top and bottom where you can really have a look. So essentially what you're doing is looking through a window here, and they're numbered, they're titled. Let me have a look at the book real quick, because the first one's titled Identity. And let's see, Juno Lucia, yep, illustrated by Dan Goodfellow. So he's the one that did the artwork for all of these. It's fantastic. When I first looked at it, it was just one of those, wow, when can I get my hands on this? She's got all kinds of promotional blurbs here from, let's see, Monica Stephen, John and Caitlin, Julia, Reina, and oh, I forgot about that. Duh. What am I thinking here? I wrote the foreword for this. Now, yeah, hello. And really, my first impression, it is exceedingly rare to find a divination modality that is revolutionary, fresh, goal-oriented, and profoundly unique. However, miracles do happen, and riding on the crest of this tsunami-sized miracle is Frame This Oracle. It's the little book that Juno's written here. Let's see, let's find the table of contents. Introduction. It's a practical oracle. Yes, it's very pretty, but it's very, very, very user-friendly. Let's put it that way. Why do we need another oracle? Well, because everybody's got their tools, and this in your toolbox, I think, would do you a world of good. I don't see where you could go wrong. That's the page I was looking for. In tandem with tarot readings or oracle readings, casting charms, other forms of divination, artwork, photographs, found objects or crystals, creating and making magic, celebrating or grieving, reading, insight, sightseeing or wandering, during channel or prayer or meditation, or whatever you realize it's time to alter your fixed perspective. It's like taking a half a step sideways and looking at things from a different perspective. And yeah, you can ask questions. Wow. You can ask questions, proper cure and feeding. Um, let's see. I wonder if if I had, oh, Albert Einstein quotes. Um, okay, let's just start with, I just want to have a look at the first one. The identity frame is those aspects of existence with which you've identified yourself. It indicates what you've decided you are as opposed to what you've decided you are not. What you're actively reiterating to structure your present beingness, sorry. Of course, both what you are and what you are not are choices and decisions and lies, or if you prefer, make believe, of a separation you're telling yourself to establish a personality, a persona, an ego, and you guessed it, your identity. Thing about what I see when I look at identity and the I am not, this is going to also show you not just who you are, what you are, but in being able to show you what you are not, you're better able to define who and what you are. Okay. So, it says look into the identity frame and see the message from, excuse me, or. So I'm going to put this book right here. And just for giggles, because I want to see how this works, I'm just, look at that. I'm just shaking. Love this little deck. I can hardly wait. Let's see. Let's pull a card. This is from the Steele Wizard, Schiffer Red Feather Edition, of course. And look, the card I got, the Ten of Pentacles, which is family. And I find that really super interesting because family is a big, huge, it's my whole core. It is family, both that by birth and family that have come in your spirit family, those that you have soul contracts with, and all this good stuff. So anyway, by putting this around this like so, here we go. Well, you have what I'm seeing by framing this, and as an artist, I've always believed that any painting, picture, anything needs to be framed. It was a very big decision when I decided not to have this edition framed, or bordered, as it were. But this brings a lot more into focus. If you look, you have three generations here, and a cat. Of course, you have a cat, but you've got three generations. But what this does is this really feels like. Let's bring this down a bit. It really feels like, looking at it this way, that you're not looking at just this particular lifetime and your generational family. What you're looking at are all of those. It took the millions of people it took to bring you here. And I mean, it also reminds us that there's no such thing as a pure anything. Nobody is pure African American or African. Nobody is pure Chinese. There's always other DNA in there if you take the time to look. And I found that out thinking one thing, and then this reminds me though, but getting your DNA done shows you that we're all a bit of a mix, a potpourri of different and wonderful things that can possibly be looked at and identified within each and every one of us. So we really are all one. We all bleed red. Let's get it together, people. Okay, so let's try something else just for grids. Just because I'm going to be playing with this for days, and you can tell. Let's get a different deck. Here's okay, we'll do this one, and we'll do it differently. We'll do it with just a cut, just simply because, oh my goodness. This is the Eternal Seeker Oracle, and here we have got the Seeker, which is this oracle's this oracle's version of the Fool card. Okay, let's see what feels sticky, what feels right, what feels this one. Okay, I got this one. Oh, provokers. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That is so cool. Okay, number 18, provokers. Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18. And if you look in the chapters here, you're going to see that the chapter is written. It's not just a number, it's written. So don't be deceived and don't look too hard to see something different. 16, what did I say? 18. Okay, so we're looking at 18 provokers. There we go. Those who challenge us, bother us, tempt us, stop us, harm us, oppose us, destroy us. They are our villains and our antagonists, are hated and despised. Without provokers, our lives would be peaceful and exactly what we think we wish, want, deserve. And thus they seem to be the source of our problems, pain, and suffering. There are scapegoats and simultaneously what provokes us to progress and overcome. A provoker is the catalyst that triggers a reaction to transform our inertia, apathy, and inaction. Gosh, new teeth. Provokers may be physical, supernatural, spiritual, or aspects of self that harm or hinder us. Now here, and how would this tie in then to the seeker itself? I would say inner demons. Just looking at this, what inner demons am I carrying with me that, as a wizard, attracting white familiars? Why would I at any point doubt or criticize an aspect of who I am? And we're back to the we are all one. So this would give you a really hard look as to how it is that you plan on dealing with whatever challenges you believe you are facing now. Are they really challenges, or are these just things that you've created in your head? I mean, it's any possibilities. Yeah, placing yourself in the dangerous path of provokers. Beware of poking these sleeping tigers. For provokers will most definitely bite you if you attract their interest, wreaking havoc in your life. So yeah, good point. Stay true to your path. Watch for the signposts and trust your instincts, because it looks like these are going to be very, very vital in your next little setup here. Okay, now, okay, I've got one more deck to go, and then I promise I'll wrap this up because I've got the attention span of a fruit fly. And so let's see, we're going to cut this one too just to see what we get. And this is a tiny little poker sized deck. So yeah, okay, and we got the 4 cups. Okay, so 4 cups. And where are you? Where am I feeling it? Oh, there it is. It's right over here. All righty then. Okay, thought. 4 of cups, and we have thought. How appropriate. This is what I'm liking about this deck. Whatever frame you pull, whatever deck you're using, it seems to just it absolutely. And from what I've seen work online too with other people, well, especially Juno, using this deck, is it just seems to anticipate. It's a very intuitive deck. It tells you what you need to look at, even if you don't know what you're supposed to be looking for. But okay, back to thought. And thought is number 12. Okay, over here for a second so I can find number 12 before I get too lost and too wrapped up in this to really, physicality. 12, there we go. Okay, here we go. What we think, we become. Buddha. Almost all our suffering is the product of our thoughts. And when you look at this, these thoughts, I mean, that's an actual perfect representation of the 4 of Cups. What you are being offered is not what you think you need, but they're cups. Follow your heart, kind of thing. So if your heart's saying, no, this isn't the right one, believe it, trust it. Okay? And let your thoughts play out. Listen carefully to what you're telling yourself. Do not shoot yourself in the foot by saying, I can't, because this is a card that says, I'll think about it. And thinking and thoughts. This is fantastic. I am really loving this. Let's see what else we got in here. But I'll just go through a few more of these just because I'm having so much fun here. And I'm really enjoying this. And let me get this out of the way too. I got to mention one thing about these Wizard's Pets Tarot. Boy, are these little buggers slippery. Okay, and lovely. I love this deck. Okay, so we got those 3 up there. And now we're going to flip them around and see what catches. Ooh, shiny, everything. Catches my attention. Ethics, individuality, decency, guardians. That really gets me. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, wow. I mean, I've been through the art in this deck already. When I was getting ready to write the forward, and after I'd read the book or the manuscript for the book, but studying it, holding it in your hands is completely different. I highly, highly, highly recommend anybody who's looking to work with life as it life. Gee, why did I say that? Life as it is. Needs needs to start using something like this because it's just the whole framing idea of this, the actual let's look a little deeper in the situation. Wow, the void. That's fabulous. There's 25 frames in here, and I'm going to be playing with every single one of them soon. But I did want to introduce you to this and say this is absolutely something that we are all going to totally enjoy. I can't hardly wait to play with it some more. I'm going to start bringing it with me to my readings so that I have something to pick a card, which is fun. Anyway, thank you so much for your patience and time. I do hope that you all enjoy it, and I will post a link as to where to purchase this fabulous little framing, frame this oracle in the comments. Okie doke. Have a lovely day. Thank you.